Hello, thanks for joining me today. I'm so glad you came to watch my video. Well, today I'm working on Faith-Filled Collaging 2025. This is a challenge by Angela at Junk Journal Junctions and Anna G at Making Joyful Journals. This year they've got it set up to where we're doing 2 a month, the first Wednesday and the third Wednesday, which I think is wonderful. I was thrilled when they said they were going to do that. So we are on February 5th. And our Bible verse is Isaiah 40:31. Our focal image is eagle. Our color is lavender. Our paper is book page. And our texture is corrugated paper. So I will first read you the Bible verse. If I can get it. I had it marked. Okay. So I am going to start up here on 27. Because actually 31 is in the middle of a sentence. So it says, "Why do you complain, Jacob? Why do you say, Israel? My way is hidden from the Lord. My cause is disregarded by my God. Do you not know? Have you not heard? The Lord is the everlasting God, the creator of the ends of the earth. He will not grow tired or weary, and his understanding no one can fathom. He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Even the youths grow tired and weary, and the young men stumble and fall." Now we're on 31. "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint." So that is today's Bible verse. Oops, let me put this over here so I can make sure I'm getting everything on it. I typed out 31. Oops, I didn't put, I know how I can fix that because I forgot to put what verse it was. Duh, kind of need that, but I know how I can fix that. Alright, so this is going to be the paper that we make ours out of, but this is actually a fabric, an old fabric that I have, and I scanned it, so it's on real flimsy paper. I'm going to cut this out and put it on file folder because it's got to be a lot better than that. And I think I did these at 4 by 4.5. So I actually think I will just cut this even right here and then glue all of this down and cut it out. Cut out what I need, and it doesn't matter if the rest of it is on file folder. It's not like it's going to run it. Okay. This is another one of those file folders I got at the thrift store. This one has Department of Labor on it. I don't know what this was from, actually. I don't know who had it, but they donated it, so. Where's my glue? I changed everything. Can you imagine? I changed everything. Actually, no, that won't work. Okay, never mind. I was going to use my tape runner, but I would have to make sure I had everything covered because I don't know where I'm going to end up with cutting it, you know? So I hope that you all are doing good. I'm doing okay. We made it through our day yesterday with all the doctor appointments. Whew. That was a long day. I had my first appointment was at 10:15 in what they call the West Building. My husband's first appointment was at 10:30 in what they call the East Building. Opposite buildings, connected by a skywalk at least. And if you park at one, you're way away from the other. So, and that's not fun when you're pushing somebody in a wheelchair. So we went through the skywalk. And then my next one was at 1:30, clear across town in another one of their clinics. And his was 2 o'clock back in the East Clinic. And then we both had one at the same time in the same building at 3. So it was quite a day. And I was told yesterday that I need to have a surgery. I was like, a what? I'm having surgery. Oh, he says. So he went and talked with one of the other doctors there. And my tentative plan right now is to do it 2 weeks after I have my bladder surgery. So we'll see. I thought, well, I guess get them all over with. But I'm not looking forward to it. I have to have my shoulder. Oh, whew, I thought, man, that didn't even stick. But I have to have my shoulder worked on. So let's see. I think I did these. I can't find the one that I did. This is the one I measured. So, okay. I probably did it at 4.5 by 5 then. It is just getting, I want this at the top. It is just getting miserable. And he said there's nothing to do about it except for surgery, so. Alright, so here we have, and let me grab my corner rounder. Maybe I should get my holes punched before. What do I do with that? Right here. Why can't I scoot my chair up any closer? It was like the legs were locked. Okay, pencil. Pencil. There we go. Okay, so I think right there is the center. I don't know why I worried about it. I can't even see what I can't even see. How am I gonna know? How do I usually do this, you guys? Okay. I think it's a 1/2 inch on each side. Do I usually just punch this and not worry about it? Is that what I'm usually doing? I can't remember. I think it's a 1/2 inch. We'll see if that works. Yes, that worked perfect. Okay, so if you do that, if you have one of these, mark your center and then a 1/2 inch from each side and you'll have it centered. I misplaced my little thing I have there for trash. Alright, oh, I don't need to put that away, but I need to put that away. I didn't put it very far in case I cover up my holes. Okay, so alright, there we go. And okay, I'm gonna put this stuff away. Or out of the way. I have a little tray over to my left now on my other table that I collect my stuff in while I'm working and then put it away when I'm done. I'm sorry, I gotta get a drink. Okay, so this is the eagle that we're going to use. I think it's on page 46. Yes, we're going to use this one. So we'll get that cut out of here. I left my knife in the other room. I was opening a package yesterday. Okay, I'll use this one. This one's my good one, but and this one is Golden Nature Guide birds. And if you find the ones that are newer, like this one, it's a newer one, it's exactly the same thing. The colors, let's see if I've used the eagle out of this one. The colors, see the difference? The colors in this one are bolder and just much nicer than these, but it's the exact same book. They didn't change it. Alright, so I think I will, actually I don't think I'm going to cut, I think I will use my trimmer. now's the time in our area to go to the river and watch the eagles. And we have not done it yet. But if we don't do it in the next week or so, it's going to be too late. They're going to be moving on. But they like to fish at the edge where the ice is, but they can still get to the fish. And so they come every winter. But they're also all over. We see them all the time now. Actually, the field that my stepfather owns, there's usually an eagle in it a lot of times this time of year. They're so pretty. That upside down in there. We were driving home a few weeks ago from a doctor appointment. I get so tired of those, but anyway, I was like, is that an eagle? It was swooping down in front of us on the road, but it was up ahead far enough that we weren't sure what was going on. We got closer just as it scooped up a squirrel. And off it went with that squirrel. We both kind of looked at each other like, did that really happen? Did we really just see that? And it made me think of that movie that I cannot think of the name of. But it has Sandra Bullock in it. And they were, her grandma, I think, or her mom, somebody had a little bitty dog, and who was the guy in it? I can't remember. They put the dog outside, and the eagle took the dog or whatever, or they were afraid it was going to. I can't remember if it actually did or not, but I kind of think it did, because I kind of think they were running around trying to get it. I don't know. Anyway, it made me think of that movie, where she had him, she was his boss, and she was having him pretend to be her boyfriend or something at Christmas. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been so many years that I'm barely pulling it out of my head. Okay, so this is where I'm going to get my my page for book page, and this is Daily Guidepost. This one's 2019. I always find these at my thrift store, always. And I'm gonna grab there my other one. I don't want to keep using my good blade because it'll dull. So I'm going to cut this out of here. And the reason I chose this page was, wait, it doesn't have it on there. Where did my Isaiah 40 go? Uh-oh, was it on the other side? It was. I cut out the wrong page. So I'm going to cut that Isaiah 40 out and put that on my Bible verse instead of printing that all over again. I could, it's still up on my computer, but I'm not gonna. I don't feel like wasting a print. That's not very much for being counted as a print, huh? Okay. It's definitely not going to be straight because I'm cutting it. If I'm cutting it, it's not straight. I am going to try to straighten it up a little bit though. Okay, now let me get my, or oh, there it is. I bought this yesterday to organize all the bottles on my desk, and so I've been in here organizing, and that's why I keep looking for stuff, because I don't know where it is. But this was at Aldi for $5, and it's very nice, so I got it because I needed it. Okay, now let's glue this on. Okay, glue, come out. Now I'm doing the Rolodex cards, but you can do anything. You can do whatever you want to. Oops, I don't want that one. I don't think. I do. Let's do this one. I'm going to use my guide here because it doesn't look to me like it's printed straight on the paper. So I am just lining the tops of the capital letters up, or the tall letters, they're not all capital, along here. And hopefully, I want to do this. Alright, there we go. Now we'll get some ink on there. I got that way too high. I am not up as high on this. I had to move this mat towards me some because I've got it against that new organizer. And so I need to be lower on my thing than I usually am. Alright, now we're going to get this on here somewhere. And then I thought I would take out this piece of paper here because it seems to go pretty good with this green. And this is just an old paper pad. It's very nice paper, but it's K & Company. It's just what they called a matte pad. I about said matte stack, but they're matte pads. So I've mostly used the backs of these. I'll just tell the truth. I'm not a nut over the fronts. So then we're going to, what did I just do with that? There it is. I didn't have any corrugated paper. So we're going to corrugate my paper. And I'm going to try to, if I can get this right, if you stick it in just right, you can get it straight. If you don't, then it's going to be crooked. Oops, it would help if I turned it. Oh, it's going crooked. That's why I'm starting on this end that's got the strip on it so that I'm not. It's been years since I've even used this thing. It's going crooked. Oh well. At least it's not a print. It won't show up as much. Now, how are we going to put this all together? I kind of think I would like to mat this with this paper. I think that would be pretty. And I'm going to put a large mat on it. And, oh, look at that bird on the back. Isn't it? Well, here. Look at the colors. You talk about pretty colors. Oh, I don't know what that is. I don't know if it... Sparrowhawk. It's beautiful. Okay, I think I will use this instead of my liquid. So I'm going to be starting another Little House on the Prairie journal. This one is for my granddaughter. She has been asking me for one for several months. And yesterday at the thrift store I thought I had her book, but I found a special edition of Little House in the Big Woods, and it's colored in. The pictures are colored. It is so pretty. Okay, now I think I'm going to line it on this one here instead of up here to get a larger. I don't want just a tiny bit of it, bit of the green or the corrugated paper to show, because I don't know that you'll be able to tell it's corrugated very well. And then it's like I didn't even use. Sometimes you bury a prompt on accident as the collage goes on, but I feel like I would know that I was going to bury it. I don't want to do that. I would be aware of that happening. Ooh, that brown looks pretty on that paper. Okay. And then we're going to put this on here. Ooh, that lilac barely shows, doesn't it? But it does show, so it'll be okay. All right, I'm going to get this back out. This right there. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I've left something out. Wait a minute. Did I glue that down, or did I hope I used my tape runner, didn't I? Because we gotta get some book page in here. So I'll never get this on here straight again. Okay, before I do that, here's what we're gonna do. Where'd my pencil go? I just had my pencil. What the dickens? Here's this one. 4.2. This one doesn't mark very well though. Oh. I don't really like that thing. That's why you don't see me like grab it very often. Did I stick it in my... Here's one. You know what? It occurs to me this isn't going to do any good. Well, it can. I know how I'll do it. I will put the paper on the back of the picture instead of on this to begin with, and then glue it together. If I can get this off, okay. Okay. But it's still not going to do any good because, oh well. You're probably thinking, what is she saying? I'm not going to be able to see my marks that I made. So they're not going to do me any good. Okay. This one more time. I'm glad I made that with big margins. I guess today I'm scatterbrained more than usual. Oh. 3 of my grandbabies are down with the flu right now. And the 4th one, the baby, he came down with it. He's sick today. They're at the doctor right now with him. So, we got some sick grandbabies. Hopefully they'll all be okay. They'll all kick it. They're getting that medicine you take. That's why they took him to the doctor. They know it's the flu. When it's the 4th one in the family, it's kind of... But they wanted to get him medicine you take. So the first one that came down with it, she's starting to kind of come out of it a little bit. Okay, maybe I can kind of use it. I can kind of see what I'm doing. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to add a little bit of liquid on the back of this just because that was stuck to the table and I'm afraid it won't be stuck very good. I'm trying not to use as much of my liquid. Okay, then we have our Bible verse, and I'm going to put it right here. I think just like that, where it's framed. Oh, I'm glad that didn't flip over when I dropped it. Okay, now I think I would like some little pearls on that. Let me grab my pearls. Excuse me. I cannot get this open. Oh, for goodness sake. There, I got a hold of it. And I kind of think I just want to put it right there. I'm going to use these, and I need to cut them right there. And where's my tweezers? I just, there's my pencil I couldn't find. Yeah, right in front of my face. I'm sure my tweezers are too, because I've already used them. Well, we'll grab these. Oh, my hand slipped and then they got on there crooked. It looks like there's extra adhesive on one. I'm going to have to see about getting that off of there. Right there. Yeah. And then maybe put some, I guess I should use those. What is that? Oh, that is still not straight. It keeps going back up. I get it where I want it, but then it, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll put these right there. And I think that is everything. Let's do the check off here. Isaiah 40:31. We got the eagle and lavender and book page and corrugated paper. I will have a link to both Angela and Anna's YouTube pages for you, or YouTube, yeah, to their videos. You have a blessed day. I'll see you soon. Bye.